Hello everyone, welcome back to CryptoTrain live video. We're gonna give it a couple minutes, let some people get on here, and then we will go over some charts, starting off with Bitcoin, going over a couple of signals that we posted in the Discord last night, see how well we did, if we made money, if we lost money. We're gonna go through that. Before I get started, if you want to join Discord, the link is in the description box below. It is free to join right now. Go ahead and join and start the process of learning how to trade. We make it extremely simple and easy to follow along. We have different channels that you can go in there with short channels, long channels, if you want to go short on a particular asset or go long on a particular asset. And we monitor the coins 24/7 with alerts that go straight to Discord. So it is very simple to use. And if you want to learn how to read candlestick patterns, you just follow along with this book, because we look for these candlestick patterns and we post them in there. If you want a copy of this, all you have to do is join the Discord, become a member, and we'll ship it to you or give you a digital copy of it. So with that, let's get started. So here's Bitcoin on the 2-hour chart. It looks like we're topped out right now. We have a hidden divergence, which is not the greatest in cryptocurrency. You can see that we have a downward movement and we have an upward movement here. So this is a hidden divergence. If this closes there, if you did want to take a short, because we are bearish right now, you'd want to use this as your top. I don't like hidden divergence, so I won't be taking this trade, but nevertheless, it is a hidden divergence for you. Very simple on the 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart is easy to trade in cryptocurrency because it gives you enough momentum. You just got to understand that the swings in crypto are insane. So if you have a too close stop loss, you're going to get stopped out, and then it's going to hit your target. So you just gotta know, you gotta find that sweet spot which you can stomach. Swing highs are really good, and you don't put it right at the swing highs or swing lows. You always put it a little bit above it or a little bit below it. That's just little tricks that you learn. But here is a hidden divergence. The price action makes a lower high, while the oscillator makes a higher high. Here is the very best, in my opinion, divergence. This is a regular divergence. We have price action going up, and we have the oscillator coming down. The reason why I believe this one is better is because price action always follows momentum. Momentum always moves first, and therefore regular divergence are going to be the number one key trading signal that you can find, in my opinion, as long as you have other confirmations with it. Your oscillator, you're against the moving average, and so forth and so forth. So anyway, so let's go look at some trades that we did last night. All of these were yesterday. All these were shorts. Here's a short position that we took. As of right now, we're at 6.38%. We have our moving average as our stop loss, and we're 10xing this. Right now, we're at 63% return on your position. This is the reason why I love cryptocurrency and why I want to help people understand how to get into cryptocurrency and how to trade in cryptocurrency. This is the reason why. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need a massive position in cryptocurrency to replace your full-time job. A full-time job is, you're making, after taxes, you're making $400 or $500 a day. If you only had $100 in here, you made $63 off of this trade so far. That is one day full of work, and it literally took you a couple seconds. So let's just say that you made all the trades are $100. That means that you're at 63. You're at $63. Let's just say 60 so we can do the math quicker. You're at $63 off of this trade. The next one we did was WIN, W-I-N, the USDT. And as of right now, we're using our moving average. If it closes above the moving average, we will close out this position. But right now, we're at 8.02%. That is an $80 return off of your investment, because we're 10xing it, and we're using a $100 position. And you can see they're all in here. This is the short channel. All of them gets posted in here, so you can see you can follow along with them. And we did over 15 trades yesterday, and all of them were profitable but one, and we're still in that trade as of right now. Next one is REI, and we're right at 3.08 max right now. We're using the moving average as the stop loss because we think that everything's fixing to dump on us. So we're going to try to maximize these trades. You're at 3.08, which is another $30. So altogether, you're looking at 80, 90, 110, $170 you would have made off of that, off of $300 positions. 3 different trades, $100 in each trade. You're over 50% return on your money in one single day. That is why we love crypto. We got 4-5 minutes before the next signals come off, so we'll go through some signals and give you some free trades. Join the Discord. You're not going to be disappointed. It's going to be well worth it. Here's just 3 trades that I just showed you, over 15 of them, and if you had all 15, you made a little over $800-900 yesterday. That is going to replace your full-time job. So anyway, that's where we're at. Let's go look at Ethereum. Here's Ethereum again. This is a 2-hour chart. I particularly like the 2-hour chart on there. It's a lot easier to trade. You just got to stomach the movements in there. Like this one right here, for example. Let me change this to the arrow. For example, this one right here. People will say that this is going to be bullish. This is not. This is the shorts getting bought up by the big wells. This is still coming down. This is telling you we're still coming down. Momentum is down. Your oscillators are all pointing down. So when you see this and this particular candlestick, it is a bullish candlestick. But if you understand crypto, you understand that this is not a bearish formation. This is a, hey, the wells just bought it up. Here's your divergence, your regular divergence right here. That means that we're heading down. Here's where your position is. Here's your stop loss, and you just ride it down. And right here would have been your close on there. So you would have maxed out your position. You would have made 1.96, and off 10x, because you can 10x Ethereum, you're looking at 19-20% off of there. Max was at 34. You get to 20, 30, 40%. There's no reason to not take a little bit off and let a little bit ride. And there's another tricks that we teach you in our Discord. So anyway, we got 1 more minute and 10 seconds before our next signals come up, and we'll go through there. But again, join the Discord. It's going to be well worth it to you. You're going to benefit from it, and you're going to make money. And right now it's free to join. So we're trying to set it up to an affiliate link to it. So not only do you make money off the trades, but we know that affiliate links make money for people. So we're trying to give you a residual income that is your everyday money that you want to build up. Plus, we want to do the trading, which is a long term. So when you trade in cryptocurrency or anything, you want a short term, everyday paycheck to paycheck per se, and then you want something for long term for your retirements. And that's the key to trading. If you trade just to trade for your everyday money, sooner or later you're probably going to run into some bad luck, and you're going to be out. You're going to have to start all over. So set up both at the same time. Let's see, we're fixing to have some signals go off. All these, you'll get notifications on them. You'll be going to the Discord, and it'll be helpful for you. Just give it a couple of seconds. We'll see if we get any more, because it cycles through there, and we will go through all of them. And so, and you get these indicators on your charts. You just set them up however you want and go from there. WTC is the first one. Here's WTC. This is not a good trade right here because this is our signal right here that it broke up. But look where it closed. It closed at a hidden candle. That's not a good trade there. WRX. Again, here is this one. Looks like it's pushing up. This would be a good trade for you on here, as long as it closes or if it opens somewhere right there. You're gonna look 1-to-1. But this next candlestick hasn't opened yet. So if it opens and it's at this price or higher, you'd want to take that position. If it closes anywhere in this candlestick, that's a no-go for us. But we'll look at it. WRX. VITE. Oh, here's another one that we took yesterday. We took it on there. We made almost 3%, 10x. That's 30% profit on there. Here is the signal that we have. Unfortunately, you don't want to try to take this particular signal because you're going horizontal. Here's where it broke out. We maximize this. As long as it's going sideways, you want to stay away from that. So that's not a good signal. VET. Let's see. VET is pushing up. This would be considered a little bit riskier one. You really wanted to break above the this resistant line right here. So if it gets above that resistant line, what you want to do is break above that resistant line, test that resistant line, and go back up. If you did take this position, you want to take a half a position, whatever. If you trade $100, you'd only want to trade $50. Use this candlestick as your stop loss at 0.9 and target 0.9. So again, trading is all about patience. If you have patience, you're going to be really good in trading. See, here's a nice little pump up that it had, and now you opened up in this candlestick. When you open up in the candlestick, that's a red flag for me. I tried to stay away from those because it can go either way, because that means you have a gap down. This gap usually does get filled, but then it starts heading back down. If the opposite, if it was a downward trend and you had a red candlestick and it opened up, it usually heads up. So that this is a gamble position, and you don't want to take that position. This is BTC, TLM. So now you had this big, massive movement up, and now it's starting to come together. This is a decent one to try to take a position because you know your stop loss is really quick. So if you get stopped out, you're looking at that, and your return is pretty high. So that would be a good one too. And if you get stopped out, oh well, it's part of the game. That's where it's at. I mean, you can't be perfect every time. There's no secret formula to trading. So what we try to teach is the highest probability of trading in a asset. So if you have a lot of confirmations, then you have a higher probability chance of making money. When you just start guessing, then your probabilities start going down. So you got to be careful with that. TKO. This is a downward movement. We have a fully engulfed candlestick. Looks like we're heading. It opened up at the level. That's good for us. And it actually gapped down just a tad bit, but that's okay. Here is the movement. We're in a downward movement, and we have a lot of pumping and dumping going on right now. So this is not going to be worth gambling into. So I would pass on that one. Next one is WAX. WAX, we have a bunch of little dojis coming against the moving average, so it looks like a dump is fixing to happen here. We want this oscillator to come up here into this gray zone. That's where we really want to go short at, in that gray zone. FYI-USD. Again, here's a bunch of dojis coming against this moving average, so you want to wait for it to be confirmation before you take those positions. AAVE. And you get these signals in our Discord. You get them every 2 hours. We get these notifications, and we set it up that way so everybody, no matter where you are in the world, you can be able to trade. Here's a AAVE. Again, we have a bunch of dojis, long wicks on top, long wicks on bottom, very small body candlesticks. This means a battle's going on right now, so we want to wait for that breakout. You don't want to go in too prematurely. You want the breakout to happen, so you have a higher probability chance of being profitable on this trade. So that's what we want to happen. Here is A and K. Here's our notification right here. Downward movement, not a good signal. Auction. Again, bunch of small body candlesticks. Not good for us. We want to have breakouts on there. RAD, USDT. Here's a prime example of a pump up. Here's a bearish divergence, but also you have an upward movement. You have all kinds of crazy stuff going on right here. If you did take this position, you definitely would want to take it downwards and not upwards. This is a decent one to take. Your probability of chances of making it are pretty good. It's 1 to 1, somewhere right around there, and you can see, get over there. So you're looking at somewhere right around there, and that's where your stop loss is. You really want to use that moving average as your stop loss. So if you wanted to move that back up a little bit, you could, and that's where it'd be. Rad. And we'll go over these tomorrow morning. When I go live, we'll see how well we did on 3. I usually want to give you 4 or 5 before I get off here, just to show you that we can make money off of this, and it doesn't take a lot of money to make a lot of money in cryptocurrency. All you need is a couple $100. Come join our Discord. You'll see that you'll be profitable in the trades. And we do that to let people know that we do know what we're talking about, and we do like to help people, and we do want people to be successful in life and not work for someone but work for themselves. So here's where people get in trouble at. Right here, you have a double top, you have a movement down. So with the double top, here's the breakout right here. Here is the breakout right here. So you take that, go all the way sideways. It's right out there. Is this going to drop, or is this going to head back up? This people won't know. This is going to be a guess. I would guess down because of the candlestick pattern. However, we are already maxed out right now. So if we do come down anywhere between 0.5 or 0.6% at 10x, we're out. We don't want to ride this down anymore, because this right here tells us that the momentum is already downwards. Most likely it's going to be out. And if you do get lucky, you're going to go all the way back down to here at 40.5 cents. So you would drop 2 cents, and that would be the ideally on this. But this pattern right here is telling us that it's really indecisive. We have a candlestick pattern that's bearish, and we have a bullish indicator saying bullish. So when you don't have confirmation, your probability chances get cut in half, if not more than that. So we want all the probability on our side that we're going to be prosperous in the trades that we are in. Did it again. Beta to the USDT. Here again, you have small bodies going all there. It's not a true breakout. Here's a prime example on that last one that I showed you that it was completely maxed out. This right here is a breakout candle. This is a breakout candle. However, our proprietary scripts says this is not a breakout candle. This is a downward movement candle. This is just a nice little pump up that it had. You clearly have a regular divergence, and I tell everybody regular divergences are the very best. Here's your upward movement, here's your downward movement, here's your entry right here, and look what happened. You just made some profit off of there. Here is this 1.36, 10x is 13.5% profit. So it's very key to understand, candlestick patterns. And I teach you all that. I have this book, the candlestick patterns, and I have another book behind me in my new bookshelf that is it'll teach you all the indicators on how to read the indicators. Here's a nice little breakout right here for you. This is a decent one. We had all the momentum pushing up. Here's your entry. You're going to target 1 to 1, 2, and right there. So here's the fourth one, BICO. And these come in every 2 hours on clockwork. We have the chart set up at on there at every 2 hours, so anybody around the world can trade on here. You don't need to be at the computer at a certain time. That makes it very difficult for people to trade. RND. Here's RND. Here is looks just like the, oh, that probably is the same one. I was like, man, that looks like the same one. SKL. SKL, we have a bunch of dojis. You don't even waste time on those. Storage. And again, once you the more you look at these, the more you're going to identify these, and the more you're going to be able to fly through these and understand that this is a good one, this is not a good one. This is a gamble one, so we'll always try to do one little gamble one. You want to do half a position in this one. Here's your fifth free one, STORJ. Mark these off. Okay. Here is your free one. All of them are on here, and so yeah, it's that simple. And look how many notifications. And I'm gonna continue to go through these and post them in the Discord. So if you want to join our Discord and get the rest of them, go ahead and join the Discord and get the rest of them, and come and learn how to trade with us. Other than that, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll go over these coins, some other in Discord, and we'll try to give you some more signals tomorrow. Other than that, see you in Discord.